Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy Henderson again. Hey, on my way to get ready to go to work, but before I do, I said, you know what? I'm gonna drop a little knowledge on you guys. So today, what I want to talk about is the best way to explain finance lessons to your kids when you don't have any money. Okay, and I found one of the best ways to do that is by utilizing a game that's been around for a very long time that came out back in about 1935 around the Great Depression time called Monopoly. All right. And it's ironic how the lessons of Monopoly are still so very relevant today. So, in this midst of social distancing and stay at home and things like that, this would be a prime opportunity to have a family game night with your family, with your kids, and play the game Monopoly. Sorry about that. To teach them a couple things about finances. All right. So I'm going to go over 6 lessons just very briefly. All right. So first lesson is start saving early. All right. So every player starts out with about $1,500 of money. And you learn real quick with Monopoly that if you don't invest early, you'll end up spending the majority of your time paying out money to other players that did invest because you're going to be paying rent for landing on their property. All right. So, best way to do that is, every time you pass go, get your $200, take a little bit aside and stash that away. All right. Stashing money over time will add up. And then what happens is you start to learn the principle of compound interest. All right. So, let's go with the second point. It's going to be plan for the unexpected. All right. So, which in Monopoly is the wonderful chance cards. All right. So think of it this way. Um, think of every time you pass go, that's your job. That's your 40 hours, 80 hours, whatever hours you work. That's your job. Okay. So, sooner or later, life's going to happen. Car bill, medical bill, house repair, something's going to happen, i.e., the chance card in the Monopoly game. So, what you want to do is initially everybody gets that 1,500 at the beginning of the game. Take about 300 of that, put that aside, and make that your rainy day fund. All right. And then each time you pass go, i.e., you get a paycheck, pull off a certain percentage of that. Put that in your cubby hole because, yeah, sooner or later you will have a life issue and you will need that rainy day fund. And so that way it doesn't cut into your expenses or things along that nature there. If you do it in the beginning, you won't miss it. And when you need it, it won't be that big of a hit for you. All right. So that's another great lesson to teach your kids. Third lesson is going to be diversify your assets. All right. So some of the best players of Monopoly learn real quick to purchase multiple properties on different sides of the board. Okay. Why? Because the more properties that you possess, it increases your chances of being able to collect rent or passive income from people that land on your property. So once again, there goes that word passive income. You guys know how I'm real feel about that. All right, which leads me to my next point, which is going to be number 4, and that's to generate a passive income via your houses and hotels that are on your property. Okay, so like I said before, think of using every time you pass go, that's your job, your salary. Every time you do that, take a certain percentage of that, put that aside so that way you can use that for investing in upgrades to your income or creating passive revenue streams, i.e., buying a hotel on your property, or buying a house on your property. And then when you get the money, you can buy a hotel on your property and things along that nature there. Once again, great lessons to teach your kids at a young age so that way they can kind of get the ideal of how money works and how to make money work for them instead of them always working for money. All right, last principle is basically practice discipline. Okay, so what that does is basically thoughtful and strategic players will definitely be the last people standing on the board. All right, so with that said in mind, hope that helps you guys out a little bit with something that you can do with your kids. Like I said, Monopoly, it's a fun game. I remember I sat down with my oldest one when we first learned, and he learned real quick about the emergency fund. But it was a very well taught lesson, and plus, it's a great way to have quality time and spend good time and have fun with your kids and teach them life lessons. All right, so that's all I got for now. Definitely hit me up below, comments, concerns. likes, and things along that nature. Give me your feedback. I appreciate it. So remember, stay strong, stay positive, and continue to be a blessing unto others. I'll talk to you guys later.